boy, oh boy. Hey y'all, it's Kitchen Chronicles with who? Joe and T.
You know,
And T is...
let me tell you something. I have to make sure that I look right for the camera. Well, yeah, for the camera. You know, we don't have a makeup artist yet.
Not yet.
Do you notice that every time we speak on it as if it just hasn't happened yet? We're not speaking defeat.
We're waiting.
We're waiting. And
we're waiting for the perfect opportunity.
Exactly, and it's going to happen. So, yeah, so we're going to have the person with the powder puff and everything, you know, making sure that we judged up. And I can't depend on this one. I can't depend on this one because he'll let me go out. He'll let me go over here looking like,
honey, let me tell you
who
something.
done it and ran.
Let me tell you something. I have full boogers in my nose and wouldn't even know.
That's why you're so stupid. Okay, so because of events that happened today in the cafeteria, which we're not going to mention.
We can't mention because
we can't mention
a lot of innocent people. You know, we have a lot of people that watch us that we don't know watch us, so we have to speak in general terms.
Right. So because of certain events that happened today, we decided to talk the topic to be food snobs.
Turn your nose up. Food snobs. Food snobs. Do you know a food snob?
Are you a food snob?
Are you a food snob?
What kind of food snob are you? Because there's several different types of food snobs.
I didn't know that.
Well, you know it because there's certain things that you're snobby about.
I am. Okay, so there are different kinds of foods. Now exactly what label, I'm not too sure. I don't know if it's on a scale of 1 to 10, but we could just give you examples, right? Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out how to say it without saying who we're referring to.
Okay, well, just give us the example. Give us the...
Okay. A top chef or a top restaurant or a top whatever. When I say top, I don't mean better than. I just mean, you know, more well known.
Yes.
More well known. You know, okay, I'm digressing. Looking down upon people that cook in cafeterias, diners,
line cooks, certain positions in the kitchen,
certain bodegas that make breakfast. There's some people who, because of what they do or where they work, look down on the people that work in places like that. But let me explain something to you.
Explain it, baby.
You ain't never worked as hard as a short order cook or a line cook in one of them little bodegas or them diners or them fast food.
And let me tell you something, that's some of the best food.
Look, what do we always tell you? Them little holes in the wall? I'd rather go to a hole in the wall or a diner than go to a 5-star restaurant.
I promise
right hand to God, I'm dead serious.
Give me all the grease.
Let me say, 5-star
all the
restaurants,
cheese, all the salt, all the fat.
Right, 5-star restaurants are nice, and you know it's always good to try different things, go to different places, so you have experiences. But if you ask me my preference, give me a hole in the wall. I swear for God. Don't look down on me.
Hole in the wall for 500, Alex, please.
Honey, you ain't never worked as hard as we work.
I promise you.
I used to work, so some of y'all know, I used to work at Bed-Stuy Fish Fry. Bed-Stuy Fish Fry, soul food place. But they also had, they made rasta pasta there. They had a lot of seafood dishes there. Open kitchen. They took orders from the customers. They took order over the phone, and they took orders from the internet.
You got it 3 ways.
There was no ventilation in that kitchen. It was the size of a shoebox, and it was 3 of us. You would have thought somebody took a glass of water and threw it on my face. That's how bad I used to sweat in that place.
I know you smell like a fresh
I smell like a grease
joint.
pit. You hear me? A grease pit.
I used to work at Five Guys, and baby, let me tell you, I used to work from the time I walked in to the time I left, and I smelled like French fries, greasy hamburgers, and I'm telling you, if y'all ever been to a Five Guys, y'all know how it gets. It gets absolutely ridiculous. I mean, all families, all kinds of people come, and I'm telling you, I would be cranking out hundreds of burgers a day. Like, it was no joke. It was no joke. So I don't knock the short order cooks.
As opposed to the cooks that have become chefs who may have by somebody they know or some just an open opportunity they've become elevated. That don't mean they can cook. Do you know what they call executive chefs? They call executive chefs paper chefs. The reason why they call them paper chefs is once the vast majority believe that once a chef gets to a certain level, like an executive, okay, we have an executive chef here at the cafeteria. Executive chefs don't do anything but paperwork when they get to that level because they have sous chefs. They have sous chef is right underneath them. That's their right hand. They have first cooks. First cooks are the ones who really get all the food out. The sous chef really is like supervising the staff, assistant the chef. Then you have the cooks underneath the first cook. So executive chefs really don't have to do anything but walk around and they do paperwork all day. They have meetings, they meet with staff, they meet with the corporate heads, whatever the case may be. Our chef is not a paper chef.
Who's not at all.
Our chef will get up and scrub a floor,
fix stuff.
He will cook, and his food always comes out perfect. Always comes out perfect.
His knife cuts, everything is always like, and does it like so fast, like you blink and he's done. It's absolutely ridiculous to see this man do what he does. Like, he is so passionate about it. But all executive chefs are not like that.
Right, and we say that to say this, that just because they have reached that level doesn't mean they have earned that title in a culinary way. So when you hear about this executive chef has opened this new place, okay,
that's
how
nice.
did food taste? Because I've been to some places that were run by Food Network chefs, and the food was nasty. So you can be a snob if you want to. Give me a short order cook or a line cook in a minute. What other kind of chef? I could go on about this all day. You go ahead.
You know we can rant and rave.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you that person that goes to a restaurant and over dissects everything? Are you that person that knows all the fancy latest culinary terms,
but don't know what they mean?
But
don't know what they mean.
All of the hybrid vegetables,
because y'all don't watch Food Network, Cooking Channel, Man About Town.
Are you the one that is overly critical on your blogs? Like somebody didn't give you an extra tartar sauce, so now you're trying to blast the restaurant because they didn't give you an extra tartar sauce for your fish and chips?
Which is why we started Bad Customer of the Week, because if you could talk about us, we could talk about you.
Bad Customer of the Week! Y'all stay tuned for that too. But are you that person? Let me ask you something. Who do you think you are? No, I'm serious. Who do you think you are? You know what I hate? I hate going to a restaurant with somebody and the menu has everything that's in that particular recipe, and all of a sudden you get there and you just want to make up your own thing. Oh, I want the grilled fish, but I don't want this, that, but can you add this? And can you add that? And what kind of salt do you use? I don't do iodized salt. I only do Himalayan pink salt.
Go home and cook.
Take your A home and cook. I want to cuss. Take your A home and cook. Who do you think you are? Mr. or Mrs. Overly Critical?
Are you that kind of person that only go to restaurants that have a 3.5 star rating?
Ooh! Yelp rated restaurants. Oh, I read the Yelp, and they were saying that it was nasty.
But okay, so let me give you a quick story about Yelp, Thrillist, all of those that rate the 10 best blah 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 in the country. My birthday. Remember when you had to leave? Mm-hmm. And I met Janae. Hey, Janae. I met Janae in I forgot where we were. Astoria. Mm-hmm. Because I went on Thrillist, because I said, well, let's go get some barbecue. I read on Thrillist that the barbecue place that we went to was in the top 5 restaurants, barbecue places in Queens. had all these accolades, top five. All these accolades. I checked the reviews. Oh yeah, the place is amazing.
What the food tastes like, T?
It tastes like cardboard.
With barbecue sauce on it?
It tasted like, and y'all know what I'm talking about. You know how have you ever had food where it tastes like they cooked it and then put barbecue sauce on top to try to give it flavor, but there was no
depth to it.
There was no depth to it. You can tell the difference.
When you just eat
the real foodies.
Ketchup.
Honey, pissed me all the way off. I came all the way here for this. And see, you know what? Look, when we say I can do better than this, it's not because we're conceited. It's not because we mess up things too. It's because we can. Certain things we can. You can tell when something's been marinated for 3 days as opposed to they cooked it that day and slapped barbecue sauce on it. That place was nasty, but it was in the top 5. So yeah, y'all keep on with those. I'm only going to a restaurant with the 3.5 star rating. You go ahead. The next day you're gonna go home and have a food virus. I'm over it. I'm over these people. Go ahead.
Do you remember Harlem Nights when she said, had my mouth all ready for some orange juice? There's only a swallow left in the container. That's how I feel. You know, you go to a certain restaurant, you got your mouth all ready for some good soul food. The macaroni and cheese tastes like, oh my Lord, seasoned Vaseline.
Honey,
y'all listen. I just
well,
want
the collard greens taste like you know what a canned collard green tastes like.
Did y'all open up a can of Glory, Becky? Listen,
I'm not gonna tell you whose collard greens taste like that. They in Queens. I ain't gonna tell you. Okay. We're not gonna name any names.
But all I'm saying is that, folks, y'all overly critical people. Y'all food
Stop being
snobs.
Stop it.
Cut it out. Like,
Please
seriously.
stop.
Now I understand there's a time and a place for everything.
Right.
You know. But everywhere you go, like, you can't just sit down and enjoy a meal.
How about
can we do that? When did we get to this? When did we get to this upper echelon of foodies?
When Food Network and the Cooking Channel and when all them cooking shows started coming out, when all of that started happening, all of a sudden everybody's a food critic.
Everybody's a
food
Everybody's
critic.
a blogger. Everybody's a foodie.
Everybody.
Everybody is everything except what you're supposed to be is you stay in your lane.
How about this? And I understand quality items. I understand that. I trust us. We understand that. But when did you start only shopping at D'Agostino's? Or Trader Joe's?
And when did you only start shopping at what's the other one? Whole Foods.
When did that happen? Because there's some neighborhood grocery stores that have.
You too fancy for Key Food?
Too fancy.
Oh, you're too fancy for Food Town?
You know I love me Food World. You know I love food. When did that happen? You live in Queens, but you get on a train to travel to Italy to buy you some snap peas
and some pasta that you don't even know how to pronounce the name.
Trust us, we get it, because we would love to shop in there too. But that's not the only place we're going to shop. There's other hidden gems around you.
Around the corner at Ideal Foods, I get some of the best produce.
I get some of the best meats. You know what? We're happy that everybody's more aware, everybody's more interested, everybody's curious. They're ready to try new things. We get it. But let's not forget where we came from, shall we?
Don't forget where you came from.
You know your mother had that can of grease on the stove.
Not bad.
You know. Let me say, you know.
And that made some of the best biscuits. Right. Chicken fried fish.
But they know that they had that cardboard box of cheese.
That made some of the best macaroni and cheese.
Let me tell you.
The point that we're trying to make is listen.
Y'all, because you go this way.
The point that just when you guys go out to
Stop.
restaurants, enjoy the food. Enjoy the dining experience. Enjoy the laughter and the fun that you have with your friends. Eat, drink, be merry.
Can we not ask 15 questions about before we order? And you know who I'm talking about. I know you watching, and you know we talking about you.
Mr. and Mrs. Gluten Free.
Can we please?
You, Mr. and
No,
Mrs.
no.
I only do this. What market did your meat come from?
How about, do you know
Farm
the
to
different markets?
table. I only do farm to table.
But do you? But do you know the markets? Have you visited the markets? Do you know what they look like? Do you know how much things cost per pound? Do you know where they came from? Do you know any of that? No. What you know is you just watched Food Network and saw it. So you felt that you were going to ask a question and make yourself look smart. But you don't know what you're talking about. So can you please just shut up and eat your food?
Shut your mouth. Please.
Oh, what is it? I taste, what is it? I taste cilantro? No, you don't. No, you don't. This is Chinese food. You don't taste cilantro. I'm
Y'all,
done. I'm done.
we're going
I'm
to pick
done.
this up again.
I'm all the way over.
We're going to pick this up again because we want to blow off some steam. Because we had an experience today.
Yes, we did.
We had an experience today, and we felt like we needed to come to you guys so you guys can understand. Because I know some of y'all feel our frustration out there. I know one of y'all have a friend that does these kinds of things, and you need to show them this video so they can understand that people don't like them.
Didn't you feel today like we were like the hired help? Like we were like the, didn't you feel like that today? Let me tell you something.
You treat me like the hired help. Y'all remember that movie, The Help?
Remember that chocolate pie?
Ooh. So we thank y'all so much for tuning in. We're gonna pick this up again, y'all. Because we letting go. We letting go some steam today.
Because 9 times out of 10, I can cook better than any of y'all.
Ooh.
I'm going to just leave that right there. Because I'm going to stop talking right now.
Drops microphone.
Boom.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter,
Snapchat.
I'm gonna tell y'all later.
No, we're going to tell them what's coming up now.
We're gonna tell them now? Okay. We'll wait. We'll know.
Okay.
We got some good things coming up, but y'all stay tuned.
Yes.
We're excited. And if you guys have any information you guys want to shoot over to us,
we got 2 things coming up.
things coming up. You guys want to share any information with us?
We have our own email address now, y'all.
Kitchen Chronicles with JT@gmail.com.
And moving on up
to a deluxe apartment.
We on 20
Sky
minutes.
High.
Tell them the email address again.
Kitchen Chronicles with J and T.
Wait,
Kitchen Chronicles with JT. With JT. Okay?
At gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Y'all can use that email address and send us anything.
It up.
Ask us a question.
Don't be sending me no nasty pictures.
Because he will post them.
I'm going to post it.
Never mind. All right.